Have you ever found yourself in this classic situation? Here you are, face to face with a stranger, presented with two options. You could try to get a short and meaningful conversation going, reading the other person's expressions and enthusiasm, breaking down social walls. This will probably mean nothing to you. Or you could look at a supercomputer that's in your pocket, trained infinitely to show you things that you will like forever. Why wouldn't you pick this? Of course you're gonna pick this. But it is bad. I swear to God it's bad. Just stay with me. You don't know what love is without hate.
Hey you, I can't fuck out of here.
You don't know what happy is without sad. You don't know what bored is without excited. And you don't know who you are without a bunch of people who aren't you. Parties are not for me. People have weird motives and it's so performative and just, But if it weren't for these experiences, I wouldn't have some of my friends, sure, but more importantly, I wouldn't have the love and appreciation I have for staying home and laying in the darkness. Without it, it would just be staying home and laying in the darkness. This all started with Zach Michelle, our head writer. I was having a conversation with him and he said, "You can't discover yourself in a vacuum."
I have no recollection of saying this.
Here's an example. Take Kellen. All of his life, he has been conditioned to do one thing. He's never been presented with options. Music has always been his singular reality. Considering he has been extremely closed off to the outside world, he has never questioned this. He's just accepted it as his fate.
But one day, Kellen notices something. Something he's never noticed before. He sees a way out, a portal to a bigger world. This troubles him. It scares him. But after some consideration, he decides to take the leap. And now, after finally being exposed to another perspective, he was able to consider another option for himself. He met new people and talked to them about their thoughts and experiences. He bounced up against a bunch of new and exciting ideas that, for the first time, informed new and exciting thoughts in his own mind. This was euphoric. Kellen's young mind was expanding.
All of his life, Kellen never considered that he could do anything other than music. And though he did have an identity, he wasn't fulfilled. He was empty. But now, a whole new world of possibilities had opened.
This sent him onto a textbook soul search.
He dropped everything and reconsidered his possibilities. And on the other side of it, he emerged with an answer. He wanted to try something new. This was going to come at a cost, that being the stability that he had built up until this point. But he had bounced up against something new, and he wanted to decide if it was for him. After months and months of research and gear buying, Kellen was starting to make more and more films. He began by taking direct inspiration from his contemporaries. He tried several styles and understood that he needed to find his own. He even tries certain styles of filmmaking that he knows probably aren't for him, just to learn more about himself. He keeps producing his own work at a rapid pace. He identifies what he likes and dislikes about it and chases it, resulting in a wholly unique identity. Turns out he's not the best. Video and film, it's not for him.
If you're looking at this through the lens of the Dunning-Kruger effect, Kellen is at the bottom of the valley of despair. He has three options. The two most common are to stick with film and climb the slope of enlightenment to success, or to quit filmmaking and either return to music or find another thing that he would like to pursue.
Considering this is a hypothetical and I'm in complete control of this situation, Kellen gives up. Kellen fucking gives up. Because he's weak. Your protagonist loses. Deal with it. He was really excited about this idea, but he's actually going to need to get back out there and keep bouncing around in order to find out what he really wants. This is going to be a hard but fruitful journey. This never would have happened if he stayed on track, if he didn't question the infrastructure of his life to begin with. By bouncing around a bunch of new people and ideas, Kellen has learned infinitely more about himself. He's a real person now. And sure, yeah, maybe there's an argument to be made that he had a pretty good setup and career and he was going to be very successful in a thing and have stability, you know? And now he could be potentially 15 steps back by kind of starting fresh at age 25, which, you know, could potentially lead to a drug addiction or, you know, suicidal thoughts or something, which we don't want. We don't want that. But it could also lead to a higher ceiling of actual self-fulfillment and actualization, understanding like what is actually for him, you know? Because otherwise he'd be trapped in music his whole life and if he doesn't want that, that could lead to drug addiction or suicidal tendencies, you know? I guess this really is the city that never sleeps. You can try to get a short and meaningful conversation going by reading the other person's expressions and enthusiasm, but this will probably mean nothing to you. However, you could also look straight down at your phone. Sorry. Your protagonist is weak. He fails. Deal with it. Jesus, Alex. Just one more. But more importantly, I wouldn't have the appreciation I have for staying home and laying in the darkness. Without it, it would just be staying home and laying in the darkness. Fucking nailed that one.
Started over that.
Did I?
Yeah.
I really thought I nailed that one.
No, hit it one more time.
It's like your body's like natural defense.
Just look down, Chet. All right, hold on. Go.
You're just going to be kind of looking at me and looking straight forward, not at camera, just straight forward. Are you getting levels on me?
Head straight forward.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Does that work?
No. Now you just need to slide for longer. What the fuck, man?